I would suggest you continue on bipartisan support of USMCA. That's the most important thing on the economic side that Congress can do between now and the end of the year.
Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin telling House lawmakers during testimony that they should be focused on ratifying the USMCA. But Speaker Nancy Pelosi making it more difficult. The Wall Street Journal reports that, well, she wants to strip legal protections for online content as part of the deal. So can this get done by the end of the year? Joining me now to discuss, National Taxpayers Union senior fellow Mattie Duppler. Mattie, I just feel like every day I hear two things from Nancy Pelosi. We want to get it done. We want to get it done. But, and the buts seem to be compelling. So we got biologics yesterday, online protections today. She's adding hurdles there here. What do you think?
I know it's always a new but with this with the House Democrats here. Now, here's what I think is happening. You just had a long week-long break where House Democrats went home to their districts, and Nancy Pelosi and a lot of the progressive members of her party thought that it would be a boon for them to go home after these impeachment hearings and really get excitement from their constituents about what's happening in Washington. I think what they heard was a little different. A lot of people asking House Democrats what they're doing with the majority if they're not going to pass any legislation, particularly legislation that improves this economy. So I think that Nancy Pelosi is in a tough position right now where she's trying to placate the left wing of the party by letting these proceedings move on, while at the same time she has a responsibility to show that House Democrats can actually govern and get things done. USMCA is one of those options that Democrats and Republicans both want to see done before the end of the year, and Pelosi now has to figure out a way to get that done. Certainly arguing about minutia in the plan that has already been agreed to by both sides is not a way to move the bill forward.
Well, Mattie, you say she's placating the left part of her party with impeachment. I think maybe she did initially, but it's gotten out of control. I don't know that she knows how to reel that back in. And one of my theories is that maybe that would actually give her the impetus to push through USMCA to say, hey, folks, we can legislate. It's not just, it's just not word. I'm just not saying that we can. We believe in the American public. We know farmers want it. We know small businesses want it. And we understand the economic impact is enormous. Exactly. And she's got a golden opportunity to get this through.
Exactly right. Speaker Pelosi is a smart politician. I think what she's trying to do is run out the clock here so that when push comes to shove and when the impeachment proceedings continue to reflect poorly on Democrats, look what happened in the Judiciary Committee this week. That's not going to get them any favor in the middle of the country. I think she wants to be able to have something where she can pull the cord and pivot quickly to USMCA. But certainly trying to pull out pieces of the agreement will make that impossible. Going back and trying to litigate things that have already been decided months in advance is going to make Canada and Mexico unable to continue to support the agreement, and it will also create problems here in Washington. You can't seriously augment the agreement itself without having all sorts of procedural hurdles that would make it impossible for it to get through the House and the Senate before the end of the year.
Mattie Duppler, great to see you.
Good to see you, Charles.
If I don't see you before Christmas, have a great Christmas.